Okay, so when you hear the phrase artificial intelligence, what pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's probably something from a sci-fi movie, right? But what if I told you that AI is already here and it might just be one of the most practical tools you could have in your classroom? Today, we're going to cut through all the noise and really look at what AI actually means for you, for your students, and for the future of education.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll see how AI is already a part of your daily life. Then, we'll get clear on what it is we're actually talking about. After that, we'll explore how it can be an amazing assistant for you as a teacher. And crucially, we'll talk about the golden rule for using it safely. Then we'll wrap up by looking at what comes next. Sound good? Let's dive in.
All right, first things first, let's get one thing straight. AI isn't some futuristic idea that's decades away. Nope, it's already woven into pretty much everything we do. You might be thinking, I don't really use AI, but I'm willing to bet you use it a lot more than you realize. Let's take a look at a few things that'll probably feel very, very familiar. Think about it. Have you asked Alexa or Siri for the weather, or used Google Maps to find the fastest way home? You know when your email starts finishing your sentences for you? Or how Netflix just knows what movie you want to watch next? Yep, that's all AI in action. It's not magic. At its heart, it's just a tool that's really, really good at recognizing patterns to help us get things done.
So, we know it's all around us. But what is it? Let's peel back the layers and get a really clear definition of what we mean when we say AI.
So, what is AI, really? In the simplest terms, it's a computer system that's designed to find patterns and information and then use those patterns to take action and work toward a specific goal. Think of it as automation, but on a whole new level. And this is a really important point. AI isn't just one thing. It's a huge umbrella term for a whole bunch of different tools and fields. You've got things like machine learning, which is how a system learns from data without someone programming every single step. Or natural language processing. That's the magic that lets a computer understand and write like a human. It's all part of this big, amazing ecosystem. Now, you're going to hear the term AI model thrown around a lot. The best way to think about it is like a model you might use in your science class, like a model of the solar system. It's not the real thing, right? But it's a super useful approximation that helps us understand how it all works, see the patterns, and even make predictions. An AI model does the exact same thing, just with data. And that brings us to the one that's been all over the news lately, generative AI. It sounds really complicated, but the basic idea is actually pretty straightforward. It just looks at all the text it's been trained on and makes a really, really good guess about what word is most likely to come next. And then it does it again, and again, and again, building out whole sentences and paragraphs, just one word at a time. Okay, so that's the tech. But how does any of this actually help in a real classroom? Well, let's talk about one of the most powerful ways to think about AI, as your own personal teaching assistant. You know this better than anyone. A teacher's workload is just immense. We're talking an average of 50 hours a week. And look at this breakdown. Almost half of that time is spent on things that aren't even direct instruction. It's the prep, the grading, the paperwork. This is where AI could be a total game changer. And let's just get this out of the way right now, because it's a big fear for a lot of people. The US Department of Education has been crystal clear on this. AI is not here to replace teachers. Full stop. The goal is to support you, to empower you. So how can it actually help? Well, think of it like an assistant. Imagine an AI that helps you brainstorm a lesson plan, or finds different articles and videos for students at different reading levels, or maybe it creates practice quizzes for students who need a little extra help after hours. It can handle all those little details, which frees you up to do what only you can do. Connect with your students. This brings us to what is, without a doubt, the single most important rule for using any of these tools in our schools. Here it is, the golden rule, the non-negotiable. We must always keep a human in the loop. This is the foundation for everything we do with AI in education. You are always in the driver's seat. The AI is a tool. It might offer suggestions, it might generate ideas, but your professional judgment, your experience, and your knowledge of your students, that's what guides every single decision. You always have the final say. You can monitor, you can guide, and you can absolutely override the technology at any time. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to this: trust. As this quote says so perfectly, AI in our schools can only grow at the speed of trust. And we build that trust by making sure that teachers, parents, and students know that a human being is always at the center of it all. So, what does this all mean for you, day to day? Let's talk about the path forward, because you have a huge and essential role to play in all of this. A trustworthy AI system has to be built on a few key ideas. And look what's right there, smack in the middle: students and teachers. Everything else, like protecting privacy and making sure things are fair, is built around that. And of course, wrapping around the entire thing is that golden rule we just talked about: humans in the loop. So here's a simple blueprint for how you can engage with this technology. 1. Always start with your students and what they need. 2. Be a part of the conversation when your school is looking at new tools. Your voice is critical. 3. Always trust your gut. Question the AI, challenge it, and use your professional judgment. And 4. Just stay curious. This stuff is changing fast, and the best thing we can all do is keep learning together. So, I want to leave you with this question to think about. How could you use AI, not to replace what you do, but to enhance it, to augment the incredible work you're already doing, and to find new ways to inspire your students? And finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your incredible commitment to your students. The fact that you're here, learning about new tools to help them, says everything. We are so grateful for the vital work you do each and every day.